Hi guys, welcome back to another podcast. Today the topic is social media. We are joined by
Arif.
Fatima. Saheba.
So who wants to kick it off?
What are we talking about today, Haseeb?
I say social
Oh, I wasn't listening, sorry. We're talking about social media. You got a list, didn't you? We made some notes.
Yeah, we did.
Well, firstly, let's talk. I want to ask you guys a question, yeah? Do you feel like over the years social media has influenced us to be better or in like a more negative way?
In my opinion, it's changed a lot of people in the sense that like the stuff that you see on social media is weird. It's just weird in the sense that like what you've got OnlyFans, like where's that popped out from? Yeah, that's a form of
It's quite a new thing, isn't it?
You've got OnlyFans people selling pictures of themselves. Then you've got TikTok people just acting weird on TikTok. And then you've got Snapchat, like that. I think Snapchat's like one of the normal ones, I'd say. Like, there's not much.
It hasn't changed, I feel like, is that what we're trying to say.
Snapchat, right? Well, look, now Snapchat's introduced a new thing where, like, the Snapchat Premium.
Oh, the premium, yeah.
And the scary thing about Premium is, like, it's a legal way to stalk someone because with Snapchat Premium now, you can see where a person is and where a person has, like, walked around, where they've been.
Is that all the features? Is there any more?
There's quite a few new features in the sense that you could choose your number one best friend and all that stuff.
Really?
Yeah, but the main thing that I'm concerned about is that you can actually stalk someone.
Yeah.
Like, have you seen that? Like,
yeah, I've seen it. I've seen
see
TikToks
where
about it.
people
Yeah,
go, you can see where people have been, and that's just weird.
that's creepy.
That is weird.
What about you guys? Like, do you think it's gone better or downgraded?
I think it's gone worse. There is ways where it's improved, and I think especially in the past 2 years with like TikTok coming more famous, on there you can literally find both like positives and negatives to it in terms of like so many different things. But I would say overall it's gone to a more negative direction. Yeah. What about you guys?
My thing is, social media's been around for like a long time, innit? So the fact that it's gone like in a negative way, it just shows that like it's not the social media, it's how people act towards it and what they do with that social media that they have. So it's like you can't really blame the social media. You have to like blame people's like
Oh, that's true, yeah.
mindset and stuff. Or whatever, however they use it. You get me?
What about you, Jaffa?
I think social media just turned everyone into a better person.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
agree.
Yeah,
I
100%.
agree.
Nothing you see on social media is real. Everyone's doing it just to stunt for whatever they want to stunt
For views, for likes,
Yeah.
Or just to fit in.
100%.
just to get out there, like to become famous, TikTok famous,
Yeah.
Instagram famous.
Have you ever seen women take pictures of their kids now compared to when they used to? Before, back in there, with old school cameras, they take a quick picture, put it in the album. Now it's like they make their kids pose. Oh, look nice.
Matching
Yeah, you
outfits,
can't make your kid
yeah.
look nice just to show off to people. You want to make your kid look nice because you want your kid to have the best.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like it's an aesthetic more so, but it's like, it's not true.
And with like recently there's so many like cases where it's come out where people are like exploiting their kids for views.
I
And
think I know
like
what you're talking about.
yeah, and like using them to get the views and like money, whatever, which is so wrong first of all, but also like they just come into this world and like straight away they're pushed into social media. So they're never gonna know a life without it.
Yeah, like them YouTube channels, the one with like the kids and stuff. It'll be about kids about 2-3 years old, like filming YouTube videos. Obviously, it's their parents that's doing it, so it's just a bit weird when I see that. And kids love it for some reason.
Yeah, but some of them kids are millionaires.
Yeah, the millionaires, but
Yeah.
fair enough.
And
But
they
like,
do the dumbest things as well.
no,
It's just the dumbest things.
fair enough.
Yeah.
They're like they're millionaires or whatever, but it's like it's still like you're pushing your kid into that side of the world like so quickly. You get me? So it's just a bit weird.
In the sense, like, there are some positive sides to like that. Like, other kids will watch them. In the sense that, like, let's say they're going on what, a little trip somewhere. They're just recording like a little vlog or something. And some of the things are like informative as well. Like you see all these Instagram pages about like people traveling the world and
Yeah.
just like taking nice pictures. There's some of the good sides of it.
Yeah, they're just like innocent things, which is fine. I think it's bad when it's like really weird stuff which I don't know if we should
Weird
go
in
into.
the sense of what though?
Well, how do you know like the Saucony Jolies?
No.
Like, have you seen the stuff that have been coming out with them? Like their parents abusing them, and like you can see how uncomfortable they feel.
Yeah.
Like,
They're like a YouTube family who like
yeah,
upload
it's the
videos.
vlogger. Yeah, I don't know if did they delete all their videos or something.
I'm sure they did, or like all the ones that involved weird
Some
things.
sort of abuse or whatever. Yeah, so it can be a bit harmful because look, kids. I know a lot of kids like they'll go on YouTube these days. They're gonna see that and think, oh, that's normal. So if my parents do it to me, it's okay. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you don't understand, like, these little things will lead to so many more shit. Do you think, like, social media can, like, influence in-person relationships?
I mean, what?
Because I feel like sometimes, like, we rely so much on social media. Like, say you and me, for example, like, do we text more? Do we meet up more? If we text more, we won't really feel the need to
Yeah,
meet up.
You know what you're doing on the daily
Yeah.
basis.
Sometimes even just watching someone's story, you think, oh, I know what they've done now, so I'd have to talk to them.
Yeah, exactly.
But do you really know how the day's gone? Because they just posted something on their story. It doesn't tell you
Then
everything.
again, like, social media is fake in the sense that you could see someone posting a lot of good stuff, but then again, they could be feeling shit on the inside.
Mm.
Yeah.
They could be feeling the worst on the inside. They could be like depressed. They could be whatever. But then they look happy, so you're like, oh yeah, they're chilling, they're happy. I don't need to check up on them. They look perfectly fine.
Yeah.
Mm.
But then again, you don't know what's really going on in that person's head if they need someone there to actually open up to.
Yeah.
So then again, you have to at least check up on a person. So like social media is bad in the sense that people will see that. It's like, oh yeah, he's fine. I don't need to do anything.
But you don't think the social media might be a reason for people to feel depressed and stuff and affect people?
100%.
Yeah, 100%. Like the stuff that you see.
Yeah,
There's a lot
there's
of
so much
depressing
negative things online. You know, like, you know, on Instagram, like, oh, floods in Bangladesh, or this happening in this certain area of the
Look
world.
at that's like news and stuff, though, isn't it?
It's news, but it's going into social media, innit?
That's how
Yeah.
that's how people like the news channels they get the stuff out.
I think it's
Like,
a good thing.
Who's
but
gonna go sit down in front of the TV, put on the news channel?
I know, I'm trying to say, like, but the thing is, when you're aware of it or like you see it online, it will make you feel a certain way and like a bit, you
It
know,
does make
yeah.
you feel upset when
uneasy.
you see stuff like that.
It sticks with you and then like has an effect
Yeah.
on you.
But also, obviously, I get that it's a great way to spread awareness about things.
How do you guys feel about like social media relationships?
Like
Like
Ooh.
long distance
just on the
ones.
phone, on the phone.
Like long distance
Yeah,
ones.
that is weird because like look, you will get like let's think what's it called? Catfish. It's called
Catfish.
innit?
Yeah.
There's so many.
There's like, let's just say you're in a relationship with someone over the phone and they send you pictures of themselves. Like God knows where their pictures could be from.
Yeah.
For all you know, they could be from. They literally go on Google, typed in
Pretty girl.
Pretty
girl, pretty guy,
Skinny girl.
like, that's what they can type in. They can type that in, and then you're thinking they look like that.
Yeah, yeah.
You're gonna think they look like that. Oh yeah, no. And you're gonna be like, oh yeah, I'm happy now. Like look,
Yeah.
this is mine.
It's like what Jaffa said, it just goes back to the fact that everyone's fake then, isn't it?
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
fakeness. It's all fakeness.
Do you believe that they will ever work out? Because there are some few that I know can.
Long distance relationship is
It's a
a bit of
sticky one.
Sticky one. It's
Mm.
really sticky in the
Yeah.
sense like you can't do much about it. You can barely see the person. Let's say you're living here and they're living in America. You're not gonna go see them every week or every month because
Yeah.
like look how expensive the tickets are.
And you don't know what they're doing as well. Like they could be talking to people from their country.
Oh yeah,
Then
100.
again, so,
Yeah.
like I think like the main thing you have to do to not get catfished is like FaceTime calls.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
FaceTime calls
best.
or like something like that, so you know what they actually look like.
But have you watched Catfish? Yeah, whenever they get catfish, their excuses. Oh, my camera's broken. Like, and people actually fall for it, and I'm like, what the hell is that?
Broken.
Yeah, or like my phone. I don't know.
Yeah, but then again, that's a red flag.
Massive red flag.
Massive red flag because like what my camera's broken, or then you say in a month later, oh my camera's so broken, I got to fix it. And then doesn't that ring bells in your head?
Or them
Yeah.
say, oh, I can't afford. Can you send some money over? Catfish all the time. Oh my god.
No, but
But yeah.
social media does help long distance relationships as well. Because what, 50 years ago, people were sending letters to each other. Like,
Yeah,
now,
100%.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fair
I find
enough.
that so cute though.
Letters like old school.
Yeah.
Or if I send you a letter.
What else you put on this?
The way like there's another positive to like seeing people such as like YouTubers or influencers now traveling the world. Like for some people, that is the only way they see the world.
I like watching stuff like that, to be honest. Like,
Yeah, that's
seeing
what she's
people going
saying.
travelling.
Yeah.
It's like, it's actually quite
Yeah.
fun.
Yeah.
Like, if you want, I think, what's it called? I used to watch someone called Mark Weens on YouTube.
The food guy.
The food guy.
Yeah.
So he'd go around. I think he's travelled every single country. It was him, and then there's another one called Drew Binsky. And he's travelled all around. He's travelled every single country in the whole world.
To try foods.
Literally to try food, to just see what his life is like living there.
Mm.
And like he shows the positive sides, the negative sides. So like he's probably, in my opinion, one of the least fake ones out there.
Yeah, I love people like that. Just
Like
like,
he actually shows the true stuff, like the good sides and the bad sides. So he's not gonna just be biased and show all the good sides. And when if the person thinks about going there,
yeah,
like they see the bad side. Oh, I didn't know this was gonna happen. Like
Yeah.
it's real, innit?
it's genuine, yeah. And like you can trust it more when you see that there's negatives and positives. But yeah. But what she was trying to say was that people sort of watch it and they live through that, especially for
Brown people.
Asian people more so. Because look, we're so limited and that, our parents aren't the most, what's the word?
Lenient.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah.
Like they wouldn't let you travel across the world, Plus it's expensive, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
What, tickets are just crazy. The prices of
Yeah.
tickets are crazy. Don't get me wrong, you see a lot of people actually traveling to like Turkey and stuff now because the tickets are cheap.
yeah.
Yeah.
But then again, they have that freedom.
They have that,
They
yeah.
have that freedom to go wherever they want to go.
Yeah. Basically trying to say that people live through that.
Yeah. So that is actually a good side.
It's a
to it.
plus, but then it's also like we're just living it through social media.
Yeah, and it just makes you want it more almost.
Yeah, but it's like what you're doing, just sitting down watching it more, but you're not actually doing anything to work towards going actually for you. It's a bit of a dangerous
I
thing,
mean,
really.
what people do in their free time is up to them, but I get what you mean.
Yeah. Let's talk about TikTok, man. Because that's a long topic.
Yeah.
That is long, but
TikTok is just crazy.
That's a whole podcast in itself.
no, it was a fun
Like
app.
podcast. TikTok.
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 Just TikTok.
I don't know if anyone here used to use Musical.ly like what it was before TikTok.
I mean,
It didn't use it, but
I think everybody used
He
I
definitely
think-
used it.
Steve used it.
I had Dub Smash.
Yeah.
Oh my god, yeah!
So that's like, I've got some videos of
No, he's got some videos.
I've got
just
some
like-
videos.
I'll show you a video after this, right?
Insert one right here.
I'll show you a video of me when I was really young using Dub Smash, and you're gonna be like, what? See, that was when we were all innocent. Like, that was when everything was perfect.
Yeah.
Fine, like, with all
Yeah.
the-
Just jokes, innit?
There were none of this like fake stuff out there. There was, but we didn't know about it.
There was very few people on it, I think. Like,
Yeah.
not
Dub Smash
everybody was on it.
crazy. I remember Dub Smash, like, it was just lip syncing all this stuff. Like,
Yeah, what were you gonna say about it, musically?
I was gonna say I used to be such a like Musical.ly girl. Like that was my app, and like you can see the literal difference. How like that used to be only lip syncing, but now TikTok is literally everything.
took it over.
Yeah, you can find like recipes
TikTok
on
is
there. You
every
can
genre
find
as
like
well.
makeup,
Oh, yes, man.
anything. You can like find it.
Yeah.
But the biggest difference I think is how people can now relate on TikTok with like their life struggles.
Mhm.
So
One weird thing is, like, if I'm feeling upset and I go on TikTok,
I already know this.
it's
Yeah, for you.
it's like it reads my feelings. Like,
Yeah, and
if
it
I'm
knows what you're
feeling
going
down
through.
or anything,
Probably listens
and
to
I
us.
go on TikTok and I just scroll through. It's all depressing stuff. Like,
Yeah.
what the hell? But then when I'm feeling perfectly fine, it's normal. It's just weird. Like,
It might be like a
how?
subconscious thing where you just don't realize it. Do you know what I mean?
yeah, that's
It's
happening.
crazy. Like, all the upsetting stuff comes when you're upset.
Mm.
Have you had that?
Yeah, of
Have you
course.
actually
Or
had that?
have you ever like had a specific situation and that specific situation
Yeah,
shows up
like,
on your
exactly
For
It's
You
mad.
page?
It's actually mad.
I actually get scared.
No, but it's like, you know, when you talk about something to someone, like a product, and then like it starts showing up on your Instagram feed and stuff.
Like ads.
Yeah, oh
Like,
my god.
and I'm just like,
It's
what?
like,
That's what I'm saying. Like
how
they're
do they know?
heroes.
I don't know.
Are they
man.
No,
watching
haven't
this?
you heard of that conspiracy theory?
Yeah, that
That's like
It
the
listens to
microphone.
you.
The microphone.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like
What's
it.
this?
So it's
You
like,
don't know about it? I'm actually shocked.
so it's like,
That basically like there's the mic on your phone. They'll hear everything that you say.
Yeah.
You can hear our conversation right now. Actually, we might get some ads about I don't know,
Podcast.
podcast.
Yeah, shut up.
Warning, don't ever do that again. Yeah, yeah, it's so scary. Like you've definitely experienced it, but I don't think you've realized
Yeah.
clearly.
One more thing is, like, how long do you actually spend on TikTok though? Like,
Hours.
go on your screen time.
See, this is a bit of
Go on
a.
your screen time.
Go on your screen
Go on
time.
your screen
Shall we
time,
all go on?
TikTok, yeah.
Let's use this the
Right,
worst.
so today, my TikTok is 3 hours and 20 minutes.
How much?
All together. Your daily average.
Daily average.
Okay, what's yours?
My daily average today on TikTok
2 hours.
is 3 hours and 20 minutes.
How'd you go in today's?
So look, go on
Just
here.
click that.
Just click on it.
Daily average 1
What is
hour,
it?
27
that?
minutes.
That for TikTok is 1 hour.
That's all right.
For TikTok is 1 hour 12 minutes.
Mine's 3 hours and 20 minutes. But bear in mind,
Oh, you're making a movie on
What
it.
are you
bear in
doing
mind
on
this-
TikTok,
so
bro?
I sleep at like 3-4 a.m.
Yeah.
So that's counted as today. You get what I mean?
Oh,
yeah.
shit.
So when I'm on it at night,
Yeah.
when I'm on it at night, I'm just scrolling through literally all night till like 3-4 in the morning, just watching TikTok.
What are you
or whatever.
watching on it?
I
Like,
don't know, like my TikTok is just very, it's just,
When you can't choose, innit?
The
you
thing
can't
is,
really choose, like my TikTok is just,
what do you
you
say?
just end up on there for hours though without realizing.
It's really
like, my
addictive.
TikTok is just,
We talk about it all the time. Oh my god. No, but we talk about it all the time how like it's made your brain so. What did you say about it?
Oh yeah, it's made like everyone's attention span so small and low because the videos like average like 30 seconds to a minute, and like
now they've bought 3-minute ones.
yeah, but if you think about like watching a YouTube video now, like people can't do it anymore because it's so used to like 1 minute
Oh my god,
videos.
that is
Yeah,
so
that's so
true.
true.
When I watch a
thing is-
YouTube video, I take a break and then I go back
Yeah.
on it.
When I'm watching a movie, I literally be skipping through the whole movie.
See, that's
so I
what
can watch a
TikTok's
whole.
done.
I'd be laid in bed at night thinking, like, shall I watch a movie? So I put a movie on, and I'll just be skipping through the movie,
Yeah.
like because I just get bored. Like bits where they're just talking and stuff. Like I want to see the action, like the fight in the car chase.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
stuff.
You want to
So
get
I'm
straight to
just
the
there, like,
point.
skipping it,
Yeah.
and like that's my attention. Like before, I could just watch a whole movie and just sit there and just watch it all.
Yeah.
You can't
Now I'm
relax
just
now. I don't know
skipping it.
what it is.
I'm just skipping the whole movie.
It's too long now.
Yeah, it's too long. Or if you do that, you need a break or something after
Yeah.
like 5 seconds of it.
Or you just get so bored that you like zone out.
Yeah. But I feel like TikTok is also a good thing in some sense because you know how you're saying that there's so many different videos, like a baking video, then you go on a depressing video, then you go on this video.
Yeah.
It's so different,
It's
but
informative.
you get to see so many different things. It makes you very open-minded and see different things.
Yeah.
You get it?
Like there's some good stuff on it.
Yeah, 100%. I feel like a lot of people
There's
see it as so negative, but there is still some positives.
Yeah.
What were you gonna say about the trauma thing? Or like how sad stuff?
Or like when you're going through like how you're saying a specific like sad thing in your life, and then it comes up, it's a good thing in the way where you can find like your people that are also going through it, and that's because not everyone has someone in their life who they can go to about it. But online, if you're finding someone with the exact same problem, it's a good way to like let that out, or like just know that other people are relating.
Yeah.
What about these TikTok lives?
I think it's a great way to meet people, you know. Me and my brother, we do TikTok live sometime,
I
and
don't know.
the amount of people, well, let me just, a lot of them are weird, let's be honest.
Yeah.
They are weird.
I've heard people in the
But
comments are
some
more
very,
weird than-
like, the rare occasions that we do come across like a normal person, I'm like, what? So that's you. Like, we've actually
Yeah.
met a few
Let me
people on it.
join and say, hi guys.
You know, oh yeah, you do come on it
I did
sometime.
join. You made me
Yeah.
a moderator.
moderator.
Yeah, I did.
Come on.
But yeah, it's a nice way to meet people, I think. The amount of, like, nice, like, girls I've met online.
Internet friends.
Yeah, internet friends, like, it's such a nice way to meet people from all around the world, not just from where you
I met one of
live.
my
or-
close mates on Instagram Live.
Yeah.
So basically, I was on
That's so
Instagram
cool.
Live just chatting to some of my boys, and she joined,
Mm.
and then I just started talking to her, and then we followed each other. We just literally texting. Like she's a really close friend of mine. I bear in mind she lives all the way in London.
Have you ever met her?
Yeah, actually, I met her about 2-3 times. I think she came to see me.
That is so cool.
She came to see me. I think she came to uni because she had a model shoot.
Mm.
She had a modeling shoot, and then she came to see me. And then we just chilled for like a good hour or somewhere. Went to go get some food. We chilled. And
That
then,
is so cool.
what's it called? We just parted with. And then the first time I seen her, I think for like 5 minutes, we just said hi. Like, she had to go. I think she had a concert to go to actually.
She's living the life. Model shoe
She's living
concert.
the life.
She was going to an AP Dylan concert. the one
Oh.
we-
Oh my
She
God.
went to that one.
I'm so in
Hey,
love
B.
with
Dylan,
you,
yeah?
man.
Yeah, so she came to see me, and then that's it. So we're really good friends in that sense.
So then that's what I'm asking. Like, do you think social media? There are some
It's
positives.
really good way. It's a really good way to meet new people.
Yeah, from all around the world, not just from like wherever you're
Yeah.
from or wherever.
There's all sorts of apps like that you can meet just people in all across the world. Have you heard of Azar?
Yeah.
Azar.
Chatting Shirley.
No, it's not like proper dodgy.
It's a weird app, but then no, it's not necessarily like all the bad stuff is all like banned off it. Like the person,
Okay.
if they do something bad on it, they get reported and they get
Yeah.
banned straight away. And then like you can meet actually some good friends. Like I met another person on Azza. She's from Birmingham. And,
Birmingham.
yeah, Birmingham, innit? Town.
Yeah.
That's for ya. Nah, I can't from the Birmingham accent. They'll probably just say they'll say the same thing.
They can't.
Like,
Yeah,
accent.
we can't speak
Yeah,
shit. So.
we can't really say anything.
Yeah,
man.
and then like you can just meet a lot of new people on these apps. Like there's good sides and there's bad sides. Like
What about like how social media can influence people really easily? Like meme pages, for example, say like, oh, whoever puts milk before cereal is this, and then people can
Yeah.
read that and think, oh my god, I do that. No, I'll stop now. Do you get
Yeah,
it?
yeah,
it changes a lot of people's thoughts, their mindsets. and
Yeah,
things.
it's so dangerous though, because like
And to be
we're
honest, I
all
put
just
cereal
becoming
before
one
milk
person,
anyway.
like one robot.
Yeah.
Cereal, then milk.
Yeah.
I do milk first.
You do milk. What about you?
Yeah, I knew I was gonna get a weird look.
No, if
If
you
you
have
want-
Put
cereal,
cereal in first.
there
then
you
the
go.
milk,
That's
something
the
wrong.
No, it's because-
if you put the milk.
I'll
in
tell you
after,
why.
it's weird. I mean, the milk in first.
No, I'll
is
tell you
weird.
why. Because I warm the milk in the microwave and then I get it out with like Cocoa Pops, so it melts it.
Oh, fair enough.
Yeah, but
That
like
makes sense.
it'll just melt anyway. Even
It
if
doesn't
it's
melt. It takes so long.
Yeah, it'll still.
And you know what it is? I can't drink cold milk. I find it so disgusting.
Why?
I don't know. It just reminds me of like a cow or something.
How? When you're drinking milk,
I
it's
know,
warm.
but you know when you're drinking
No,
it like
so if it comes out
no,
of the cow,
but
it's
when
gonna
you're
be
drinking it warm, it's so
When it comes out of
different.
a cow, it's warm.
It's warm, so you're
warm when it
drinking.
comes out of a cow.
Don't tell me that. Don't tell me that, man. But it makes me feel so disgusting when it's cold. I don't know what it is.
No, but it's like. No, that's just weird.
Everyone in the comment section like, what the fuck is he doing?
No, but like.
I'm just different.
Wait, would you warm it up in the microwave?
The milk first, yeah, not the cereal, and then I put the cereal in afterwards.
Wait, how do you make your porridge then?
I don't eat
Porridge.
I don't eat porridge.
Porridge is healthy, bro.
Porridge.
It's healthy, man.
That's what my grandma eats
No,
or
it's
something,
healthy.
man.
Grandma.
Very healthy.
Is it? Well,
Yeah,
yeah,
I know
I know
porridge
it's
is good for
healthy,
you.
but it's like,
Oh, it's oats, innit?
yeah,
Oats are very
oats,
good for you.
yeah.
Like my porridge, I cook it in a pan. Like, you know.
Yo, they talk about social media, right?
Yeah, so
Okay, but
cereal before milk.
my
Okay.
point was, look how like people get so influenced so easy. Like even you guys, the way you looked at me was probably because you've seen
Yeah.
these posts
Yeah.
about it.
Fair
But
enough.
who the hell said you couldn't do milk first?
It's whatever works easier for you.
You just
Can I
proved my
ask you
point.
something?
Go on.
How do you make tea?
Tea,
I don't really drink tea.
What-
That's the thing.
Or if someone said she made tea, what would you do first?
sugar. Tea
I'll
bag.
make it on a hob,
No, but
So
what do
I'll
you put in the cup first?
the tea bag.
So not the sugar.
No, not the sugar.
You don't put milk in first.
Sugar goes in last.
Why?
Sugar goes in last.
Sugar goes in
Yeah.
last and then you stir
Sugar
it.
goes
no?
last.
Oh, you're on about Pakistani tea, innit? Like
No, well, we make it on the hob all
desi
the
tea,
time.
innit? That's
Yeah.
practically desi tea.
Yeah.
Like normal English tea when you.
It's
boil
just
it in the
kettle water.
No,
Yeah.
Sugar, tea bag, water, milk.
Yeah, because the weird people put milk in first. And
No,
you-
that's just.
Yeah.
What
no,
the
no,
hell?
No, I've done that. I've seen that happen when I do it.
So you
When
saying
I
you
did
done it?
No, I did it once.
It's fine if you
and I
have.
just seen like the colour just looked disgusting.
It's so
You've
pale.
seen the colour, it's just
It's that
disgusting.
mold.
Like it looks disgusting.
But
like,
some people are so appetizing. Like, yeah, milk first. Like, you know what I mean? It's so different. You can't just view it like it's one thing. What's that sound?
I'll just take a little bit.
We want to talk about sensory overload, which is basically like, how would you explain it?
Like, it's like overwhelmed, but a better term maybe.
Sensory overload and what though, like.
By
seeing
like,
what?
Okay, so say you're going on TikTok, right? You've been on it for 3 hours. Say you're going on it for 3 hours straight. Like, when you get off it, like, how do you feel?
Nothing. I get off it. I get off it. I get off my bed and I walk downstairs and sit with my family.
Well, ours is a different story.
Yeah, I don't know what you mean. Like, feel what?
You know what I mean? Like,
I-
My
no,
eyes hurt.
I know what you mean.
My eyes hurt.
okay, good for you, man.
no, like in terms of like,
Wear some glasses.
in terms
No,
of
I know what you
like
mean. I know what you mean.
in your head, like
Yeah, like, do you
because
feel...
you're seeing so many different things, everything's just running through your head still.
Oh yeah, like I have songs and stuff stuck in my head.
Yeah, or like you've seen someone and that thought's in your head, or like you've seen a life hack and like you want to try it, that's in your head.
Yeah.
Like all
Yeah, I
this
get
stuff in
you.
your head. It's basically called sensory overload.
But it's like
Okay.
a large amount of it that you almost... Like, you know, it's overload, like, is your brain holding in too much? Do you get it? Honestly, after TikTok, I need, like, a nap or something.
Yeah, or like just silence.
Yeah, silence, because I don't know, like your brain will actually get exhausted.
if you're sat in like a 3-4 hour lecture, do you not feel the same way after you're done?
100%.
Yeah.
That's why people want to get out so
Because you're
quickly.
taking in information, that's all it is.
That's what some lecturers don't understand. They're like, no, wait 5 minutes left. Oh, shut the hell up, man. Listen, my brain can't handle it anymore. I couldn't even handle it after 5 seconds, never mind a whole hour. But
You just don't put this in, yeah?
I know it's probably getting true, but yeah, I don't know. But TikTok is different though, because it's different things, like different
like, even
topics.
hit about one thing.
Yeah, it's like
Like,
one topic.
practically. But in TikTok, you just see like
Just
millions
different
of
sounds
videos,
coming in and
loads of
stuff.
different
Yeah,
things.
different sounds. Like it's a lot.
Like me, whenever I get off TikTok, there's only one song stuck in my head. It's in a minute.
In a minute. Oh my god.
So I'd be downstairs. I'll just be singing in my head. In a minute. In a
I'm
minute.
in
In a minute. Like, sometimes I just get sick of it. I shut up. I just like, shut up with myself. Like, what the hell?
Oh, sometimes when you sing it around people, you can tell they're thinking, shut up.
Yeah.
Like, it's just annoying. Like you get that. It's just stuck in your head.
But you can't help it though. I don't know.
You can't.
I feel like that's called like earworm, where you have to like, to get it out of your head, you have to listen to it again, or listen to the whole thing again. It usually works, but like...
Oh, have you ever been in an exam and there's that just stupid song stuck in your head?
like dumbest thing going through your head.
Tapping your feet, tapping your hands. Like,
Creating a beat, yeah, right there. But yeah. That's dangerous, I think.
It is, because like, it ruins your your focus as well.
Yeah. And you can't concentrate on
like
anything.
if you're in an exam, you just start singing away. Oh no, there's 5 minutes left.
Yeah.
Like that.
No, honestly, like sometimes in an exam, like a whole hour can feel like 2 seconds.
Mm. Well, it depends on
Yeah.
how the exam goes, isn't it?
And it gives you like unneeded anxiety.
Yeah.
'Cause,
Or
like-
uneasiness.
Yeah, you're just like not focused, and then it just gives you anxiety. I don't know how, it just does.
What about body image? Like, how do you think social media has influenced people in that area?
I think that's like, I think mostly that's in like girls and stuff. Like for guys it's there, but with girls like they see other girls looking how they look and they're like, oh, I want to look like that.
Yeah.
Like when they look in the mirror, I want to look like this, I want to look like that.
Yeah.
With guys, how is it for guys?
For guys, it's like you see like a lot of like bodybuilders and stuff.
Bodybuilders, that's the thing. Yeah, you want to see yourself looking like that.
Yeah.
Like this now, like a lot of people are doing that kind of aesthetics, whatever you call it.
Or is it steroids?
No.
Sounds like it.
It's basically when it's like upper body strength sort of thing. Like you're controlling your whole body weight. Like you see people doing push-ups and they push themselves above the bar.
Mm.
You know what I mean? They're doing stuff like that, and like when I see that, I'm like, oh, I want to learn how to do that.
I feel like for guys it's different. Like, it's like they look at it more like a motivation.
Yeah.
But we
Yeah.
see it more like, oh my god, we need to be
Competition.
like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Not competition exactly, because I don't know, it's just really unhealthy basically.
No,
Yeah.
you know, like the repost feature.
Yeah.
You see like a lot of people like, let's say it's a bodybuilder or like a really good looking girl with a good body or whatever, yeah. You'll see people, you know, like reposting and being like, oh, I wish I had this body, like, you know what I mean? So it's just like, it's a good thing and it's like a bad thing as well, because like,
TikTok has changed a lot in the sense that now you can message people and you can like post things on your story.
Yeah.
Your TikTok
story, yeah.
And like it's becoming more like the other apps. Back when it was like when it first started, it was normal in the sense that you see people dancing, see people singing and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But now it's changed a lot.
No, there's so much different things on TikTok, man. Like, you'll see so many different categories. There'll be like a basically porn category, yeah. I'm not even joking. You see a lot of mad stuff on there, and there's a kids app in it.
Yeah.
It's like
Yeah,
a kids app, and you
literally
see like
any age.
a lot of like,
But what's the
Yeah.
age restriction on TikTok? Like,
So- like 12, 13 or
That's
something.
But we all know that there's people under 13 on it though.
No, 100%. You see people, kids under 13 posting.
It's really
it's
bad.
12 plus.
12 plus, yeah.
Yeah, 100%. Like little kids be on it. Like little kids, they're on it, and then they'll see stuff like
Yeah,
You know what
yeah.
I mean?
You could see anything on that.
like all sorts. Like you don't know what's gonna come up on your algorithm. Like however your algorithm is.
Yeah, that's so
However for
true.
you pages,
Yeah.
you don't know what's gonna come up.
That's the thing with TikTok, you don't know what you're
It's
bound to see.
unpredictable.
Yeah. You know what I think
I
it is
kind of
now?
like that though sometimes.
Nah, you know what I think the app is now, yeah? I think it's a dating app, bro.
TikTok.
It's 100
Yeah,
it's
I
literally-
get
I
what
think
you
it's a
mean.
Yeah,
dating
well,
app.
when you see videos like of guys and girls, they're saying my name, my age, this is where I'm from.
Yeah,
and stuff like
literally.
Oh,
What is
stuff
this
like
Love
that, yeah.
Island,
that.
man?
Yeah, and then it's just weird. It's really
I think-
weird.
I don't know. It is.
No, there'll be like girls posting like, oh, I want a guy like this, and then a guy will be posting, I want a girl like this. It's like, it's just a bit weird. It's just a bit weird. Like, and then it's like if a girl posts like, oh,
It stops face-to-face interaction.
yeah.
That's what I
Like,
said
the
to you before.
face-to-face, like us guys talking like we are now, however we talk and stuff. It's stopping that. It's getting rid of that practically.
Wait,
Yeah.
so when did TikTok start? Was it in lockdown? Because
sure
that
it
makes
was
a lot of
lockdown.
sense. Because look,
That's
we
when
were,
it became popular.
yeah, because we were all in the house
A
and
lot
we
of
had
people
time to
becoming
go on social
TikTokers.
media. I think that's why, like, I don't know. I find it quite hard to interact with people in real life now because I'm like, oh my god, like,
You don't
why
know
does it
how
feel like
to-
I haven't done this
Like,
in
if
so
you don't
long?
know a person, you're just gonna feel awkward around them.
I think we're all quite used to just talking online now, like, but that's so bad.
But in a sense, it's so much easier because let's say you can talk to a person halfway across the world and just text them,
Mm.
and then they get your message, they can reply, or you can call them. But then, if you see them face to face, it'll feel weird. You don't
But
know
the
what
thing
to
is,
talk
right, I
about.
don't like texting people. Like, I've never been that. I like in-person conversation way more. Like, I would never want to meet the love of my life on text or something.
No, but like,
Online.
do you think in real life, like on text, you can like think about what you say, like what you're about to say. But in real life, if you're gonna have,
But
them,
you can
like,
also think about
awkward
what you're going to
moments.
say in person too.
No, but you'll have them awkward moments where you just sat there like trying to think of what to say. Like,
Yeah,
Then
but
again, now you can have a group of friends together,
Yeah.
and what would they all be doing?
on the phone.
yeah, TikTok.
That is very true.
Non-stop,
Yeah.
and then they're not talking to each other. Usually, they can be talking on text for
Well, me and
so
Fama
long.
never do that. Do we ever sit down and just be on our phone? We actually never do
when we're
that.
together, we're hardly on our phone.
Yeah, and if we're not off, like if we're not talking, we're just literally off our phone, staring into blank space
Yeah,
together.
I think that's why
Nowadays,
we
even
enjoy
in
it.
families and stuff. You can be sat together with your whole family and everyone's just on,
on
their
their
phone.
phones, yeah.
Unless we're eating food, then everyone's off their
That's
phone.
everyone's. 100%.
No,
Even then it's
People
silence,
on
we're
their
just
phone
eating.
watching stuff on
Exactly.
their phone while
I
eating.
don't do that. Well, at home and I'm
No, you know
alone,
what?
I do.
No, when I eat, I have to watch something.
We talk about how, like, you know, when you're eating and you can't not watch something.
Yeah, you have to watch
Yeah.
something.
Yeah, like that's if you're alone. If you're alone, that's normal.
Unless you have company, yeah, I get
If
it.
you have
Yeah.
people with you, that's when you sit down while you're eating. You talk
Talk,
to them.
yeah.
But then
I don't feel like talking when I'm eating, man.
food.
Yeah, I hear people talking at me. I'm like, shut the hell up, man.
Let me eat, bro.
Exactly, especially when you're
I
hungry.
want my food.
Yeah. But what was the original topic? How did we get into this?
Don't even know.
I'm sure we're talking about body and like
Body
stuff like
image.
that.
Yeah.
Body image. Yeah.
And now we're talking about food.
I feel like
we are hungry.
no, but do you think that social media has like it has progressed in the sense that there's more people like, you know, I feel like before it was like, oh, the skinny body, like I want to be skinny like her. Now you see more thick people on social media and like I actually look at them and think, I wish I was that thick, and you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I'm glad that it's more normalized.
Yeah.
So in that way it's good.
Because it was very like hidden before,
yeah, and not like good
or
to
like
be
shamed, like they were shamed for posting
Fat
stuff.
shaming and stuff.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
wasn't it like really back in the days when they have to have a, like it was the waist had to be very skinny.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's really
I
bad.
think like even like social media is also boosted people's like jobs and stuff.
Yeah,
In the sense that let's say if they made a homemade business, they're selling food, they're selling cupcakes and stuff like that.
Mm.
It's like massively made that bigger.
yeah,
Like what's it called? A person that I know, she's a family friend of mine. She does, she makes like desserts and stuff, and her business throughout lockdown because of social media is just skyrocketed, and loads of people are ordering off her.
mashallah.
So like it's a lot of stuff like it's just increased. So there's good sides in that, like businesses getting their name out there
Yeah,
through social media. I think that's the way. Like for businesses now, they can't not have a social media page.
Yeah, that's so true.
Literally, they cannot have.
Mm.
Like,
probably
they
struggle to
need
find a username.
They need to
That's
have a
not taken.
social media page
Mm.
to be out there because so many people when they're looking online, they're looking online for like places to go to. And there's these social media pages. They'll be looking at the food from there. Oh, this looks nice. I want to go here.
Yeah,
So social
Yeah.
media is needed in that sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
It's-
then again, you can also lose a job because of social media as well. If your business is following you, or if you're applying for a job and they're going to do a background check on you, and you've got videos of yourself doing dumb stuff like robbing cars or whatever, and see that, you're not going to get a job.
or jumping on the counter at McDonald's or something.
exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
100%. Why are you smiling like that? bro?
What? See, you got something to
I'm
say?
just laughing because it's funny. It's fun.
What about like online abuse and stuff? Like
Yeah.
that is very common.
Cyberbullying.
The TikTok comments are
Or like, yeah,
crazy.
TikTok comments are
Yeah,
mod.
like
Crazy.
cancel culture.
Yeah, cancel
Yeah,
culture is mod.
everybody has an opinion, which is good. Like fair
No, but
enough.
then it depends on how you
Everyone's
take it.
entitled to their own opinion, but their opinion should not always put other people down.
yeah.
You
Yeah.
know what I mean? You
I think
cannot
it's too
put a
common
person
now.
down because of anything. It's not right.
Mm.
You can have your own opinion, but keep that opinion to yourself. It's a negative one.
Yeah.
Yeah, like think about how that's gonna like affect the person that's gonna see that. The TikTok comments I'm saying are
Yeah, but
mad.
like at the end of the day, it depends on how you take it as well. Like you can see them and like just move on,
Yeah,
but
but then again, for some people, it's hard
yeah,
because let's say if a person has a really weak heart and they can't like
handle it.
they can't handle it, what they're gonna go through, what they're gonna go through in their head, what
Mm.
they're gonna be thinking, it's not right.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's why you need to take it like everything you see or like people say to you, just take it with a pinch of salt. This literally means nothing.
No.
There's a lot of people who've like killed themselves or self-harm.
Because
yeah.
of online
And I
abuse.
think because they've been bullied online by random people.
I'm sure there was a movie about that. What's it called? Cyberbullying or something. That one from Hannah
Yeah.
Montana. She
Oh
was
my
in
God,
it.
yeah, that was
I
really
think-
sad.
Very sad
Wait,
movie.
wait, is it Euphoria? Have
Yeah.
you watched Euphoria?
Yeah.
Fine.
That's like social media sort of thing when their pictures got leaked.
Yeah.
I just finished the Euphoria. the
What
other day.
pictures like sexual?
Yeah, sexual
Yeah,
like,
pictures like
Oh.
they all got leaked and their persons got shunned out, like put thrown to the side.
Wait, wasn't that in 13 Reasons Why as well?
30
Yeah.
reasons
Yeah.
why exactly
Yeah.
as well, yeah. So that there's so many things like there's just people exposing other people. Like if a person's gonna send you a picture like that,
Mm.
you have no right to go around.
Oh yeah, boss.
Yeah.
No
bossing it.
right whatsoever.
I
Because
don't
that person has
understand.
that person has trusted you with it,
Mm.
then again it's your choice to betray that trust or keep that trust.
Yeah.
Like you have no right whatsoever to actually show a picture like that
Yeah.
because that's been sent to you. But then again, in the person that's actually sending it as well, they should think about it like, do I want to send this?
Yeah, I know.
What might be the backlashes if I send this?
Literally, it's such a like. It's so common now.
It really is.
Like, I'm sure that's what Snapchat was made for originally, wasn't it?
Or like, yeah, it was like one of the first trends on Snapchat.
Yeah, like that's what
to
it
do
was
stuff
made
like
for. And OnlyFans, like, I mean, that is mad because people get paid.
People do
to
that on
it.
Snapchat as well, you
People
know.
getting paid millions.
But you get paid on Snapchat to do
no,
it
no,
as
no.
well.
Yeah.
Snapchat doesn't pay you. Basically, like you have these people selling premiums.
Yeah,
in
yeah,
the
yeah.
sense that they'll send you pictures and videos
If you
of
pay for it.
themselves doing whatever. Like, let's not get into that. They'll send pictures of you and pictures to you and videos to you of them doing whatever they're doing,
Yeah.
and then you'll pay them for them. You know what I mean? So you'll pay them.
Look,
they'll
let's
send
be
you-
honest, yeah, it's mainly men paying to see the women.
Oh yeah, 100. It's
Yeah,
just
that's
men.
what it is. But then again,
We're going back into the first podcast.
the women, they're broadcasting themselves like that, and the men are getting attracted to it. They're paying for it.
Mm.
Or, like, let's go into OnlyFans now. People are they're making millions
Yeah.
selling pictures of themselves. Like,
Do you think the reason why women like do that is because we don't have a lot of job opportunities, so we kind of like?
I don't think it's
not
that.
about job opportunities. It's just the.
But it's such an easy thing to do, though.
Like it's
Easy
just
money.
easiness.
So easy.
money,
It's
like-
easy. Yeah, it is easy
Like,
money,
when you see
but
these
self-respect,
people
man.
earning millions of pounds, like just doing this stuff.
I don't know, has anyone heard of Anna Paul? She used to be like a vlogger, but then she went into OnlyFans. And she's literally living the life. Like every day she's in a new country. She hasn't been like, she lives in Australia. She hasn't been home for like so many months because she's just like got
Living.
that much money and like that's her job now.
What the hell?
And it's literally, it's so cool to see, well, in that
She's so amazed. Like, shall I do
in
it?
that way, it's like in that way, it's cool because like she's living her life. Like she,
Yeah, like that there, like it just influences people to do it.
I
Like,
mean, look, if a person's happy with doing that, you can't say anything.
yeah,
You can't say anything. If they're happy, they're earning their money, so be it. You do you.
Mm.
You have your fun. You know what I mean, it's
Mm.
it's up to the person really. You can't judge a person because at the end of the day they're making money.
That's the
They're
thing with
doing it
social
whatever way
media.
they
Like, you can't look at something and think that means like I should do it. You gotta think like, is this what I want?
You got to think about
Like,
the repercussions.
yeah, think about the
Mm, yeah.
consequences
You gotta
that
think
come
about
with
the
it.
repercussions 100%.
Yeah, I think it's like people lack that a lot these days. But yeah.
but then again, money like runs the world anyway. So
Even stuff like shisha, like you were talking about how that influences people. Like, what were you saying about it?
how like you need to do that now to be cool, or like it needs to be in your video for you to be considered cool.
don't look at me, man.
Sorry.
Don't look at me, man.
No, like you see it so often now. Like everyone's smoking
Yeah,
Yeah,
these vapes, cigs, whatever. Like,
Yeah.
everyone's smoking, but
No, like I'll see the most innocent people in public, and then like I'll
That's me, you know.
no, yeah, exactly. I'll literally blink, and then they're like, I'm like, what are you doing?
Why are
Like,
you talking about yourself like that though? I
No,
don't
no,
understand.
one thing is little kids.
yeah, oh,
Yeah.
like,
Kids, you see
So
kids
sad.
smoking like 12-year-olds, 13-year-olds
Yeah.
are walking around thinking they're gangsters.
Oh my
Yeah.
god, someone in my younger siblings' primary school got caught with a vape.
Yeah,
Primary
also my
school.
little sister told me something
In
about
primary
that. Like,
school?
Yeah.
someone got caught with a vape. One of her like pupils.
yeah.
She's in year 6, bear in mind, and
It's
someone
so
got
bad.
caught with the vape in year 6. What day?
What's the
11?
consequences for that?
I don't know.
Don't know.
Like
they have
in,
to-
in
these
secondary
kids-
school, you'd get excluded or whatever. But in primary school, I'm not sure.
For stuff like that, you need to talk to the parents, obviously, because
Yeah.
look,
Yeah.
why have they gotten into shisha and like?
At
Yeah,
that
but
young
think about
age.
it, most of the time, it's the parents buying it.
Because they think it's not a cigarette, so there's nothing wrong with it.
That's the
Yeah.
thing. Like, if the parents catch them smoking a cig,
It looks worse.
it's not going to stop them. It's not going to stop them smoking a cig. Yeah, man, it will put that thought in their mind, what if I get caught? But they're not going to stop. They'll smoke again until they get caught. And then they'll get caught so many times that parents will stop caring.
yeah.
Yeah.
The parents will be like, you know what?
I just
tried,
give up.
I've tried, I give up. I give up on
Yeah.
you. You do whatever you want. You're harming
Or
yourself.
sometimes they do it for so long that they've come to the age where they can't stop them anymore. They're 18. What, you can't do anything now?
Yeah.
I'm an adult.
Or even it could be like peer pressure, like all your friends are doing it,
Yeah.
so then like you have to almost.
So, wait, so you guys do shisha, right? Like, I want to know how you guys got into it.
Oh no,
Come on, man.
none of us here do that.
No, I just want to know like what's the because I've never done shisha in my life, so like,
Okay.
I want to know how other people got into
Do
it.
you wanna?
I mean, like, with shisha, look, when I started smoking cigs, my first cig, I think, was in around year 6. Because...
You're talking
guy.
about vapes.
so, so, like, I started hanging around with the wrong people. And they were around my age and older. They were smoking cigs. And they forced me into it. They like said, here, take this. smoke
Forced.
Peer
Forced.
pressure.
Peer pressure.
Mm.
Literally said, here, smoke this. And then I tried it. And then I didn't like it. But then I started hanging around with them more and more. And then I got addicted to it. Started smoking cigs. And then to get me off cigs, it got to a point where I was sick of them. Like, I hated them. Like, it, basically, the cigs I used to smoke used to give me a really bad cough. I used to have that proper, that dog cough. That's
Smoker's
like
cough.
barking.
Oh, bless.
Yeah.
Like, I had that cough, I thought, you know what, that's it, I'm done. Then I started smoking vapes. Vaping, and then it's just a lot of money just goes into it. And then with vaping, it tastes nice. Like, you can get literally any
Any flavour.
flavour you can think of.
Rice pudding was
Strawberry
They made
samosa.
they made a flavour of bread.
right,
It's
bread.
called rye bread. It's disgusting, but they made a flavour of bread.
That is crazy.
Like, bread, bro.
I mean, you see a lot of
How-
these shisha shops, like they sell a lot of like there's a whole shop for it. Like wow,
Nowadays,
Yeah.
look how many shisha lounges you see.
yeah, lounges,
Shisha shops, like, it's just crazy. Like, it's normal now. It's a norm.
Yeah, and it's. I mean, it is because of social media, but now that I think about it, it's more peer pressure and like.
Yeah.
It's because
A bit
your
of
friends are
both.
smoking,
Yeah,
and then you're like,
definitely.
oh, I don't want to be cast aside. I don't want to be the odd one out. So I want to smoke too.
People need to stop thinking about that and just do whatever they want to. Like, I don't know. It's so weird because I've seen like a lot of people I know do it, but I still have never felt the urge to want to do that. I don't know why.
Yeah.
It's because I don't think they're like telling you to do it.
Yeah, a lot of
Not
people
that
say,
you
a lot of
would.
people that do it, they're like, don't ever do it. Don't
You know,
ever
with the
do
boys, they're like, when you're with the boys, they're like, hey, try this.
Yeah.
it.
The
Mm.
boys do that.
So then-
Mm.
The boys say that, like.
And let's not forget the elephant in the room. It's not even good for you in the first place.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, nothing. At the
Health-wise.
end of the day, nothing that you're smoking is good for you.
exactly.
Nothing that you smoke is good for you, no matter what it is. Like vapes, cigs, CBD, THC, all this sort of stuff.
Yeah.
It's never going to be good for you. But then again, like cigarettes, it's a money making scheme.
100%.
It's the biggest money making scheme because, like, look how much. Like,
Because
you
it's
should know this,
addictive,
but
so
how
people would
much-
get more.
How much has the price of cigs gone up?
I used to get them for £3.50.
£3.50 for a
10 years ago.
for a 10 deck or
Wow.
20.
For a pack.
For 10.
For a 10 deck,
Even for 20 or what?
£5 for a 20 deck of cigs.
You get
And now
£12.
they're charging £12, £12 for a deck of cigs.
Wow.
And half of that, even 3/4 of that is tax. It's just the tax on them. And think about how much money they're making, how many people are smokers out there, and how much money they're making off it.
Mm.
It's literally
I know.
just wood. It's like a plant what you're smoking.
And then again, it's mixed with all tar and all these chemicals and stuff.
So
It's
bad
just
for your
disgusting.
lungs.
Yeah, but that's the thing. People choose vaping because they think it's
Cool.
tastes nice. No, it
Tastes
tastes
nice.
nice. It smells nice. It's not gonna harm you really.
It is harming you, but it's slower than cigs.
Mm.
In the sense
Yeah.
that, like, I've watched a video of someone, like, they did a test of a cigarette and they had cotton there, and the amount of cigarettes they put in, all that cotton turned yellow and black, and that meant to represent the lungs.
Mm.
With vapes, nothing happened, but there was like a slight stickiness to it in the sense that the flavor going inside.
Yeah.
I do remember in school that we did get like assemblies and like presentations on it.
Yeah.
So what is it that people still do it? And you know these people in year 6 that made you want to do it, whatever. Where did they get it from?
Social
Or, like,
media?
How did they?
Maybe
Their
social media.
parents, it's even like parental thing, like if
Yeah,
the
they probably
parents
seen their
smoke,
parents do it. Yeah,
they're thinking, oh look, that looks cool. If my dad's doing it, that must be cool.
yeah,
I'm gonna go steal it. My dad's sick. You know what I mean?
yeah. They probably
Yeah.
steal.
That sounds like a
that.
personal experience, bro.
My dad doesn't smoke. My dad doesn't smoke.
Mm. But it's so dangerous, especially for little kids, like you said.
Like a lot of kids you see smoking, it's just crazy.
Mm.
Now, how old were you when you started smoking?
11, 12.
There you go, 11, 12 years old, started smoking.
Oh no.
Like, you just can't do anything about it.
Especially when you got addicted and like, it's like, what do you do now?
Yeah, but people are gonna be addicted to one thing or the other. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
so everyone's
Yeah.
addicted
The thing
to
is,
something.
I've never judged anyone that does smoke. 'Cause I'm like, it's for a reason. Like you
At
don't
the end
know.
of the day, it's a coping mechanism for
Yeah.
some people.
That's what I mean.
Like, they could be smoking whatever they're smoking, weed, cigs, shisha. At the end of the day, if it helps them cope with something, you can't say
That's what I'm saying. Like, you know, people talk about all the time, like, oh, when girls do it, that's such a ick. Like, I would never go for a girl. Like, okay, that's fair enough.
But
But
again, you need to
guys
think
do
about
it
the
too,
backstory
and
as
you
well.
don't know. Yeah, exactly. You don't know the backstory, like what happened. Like, I don't know. There's just so much more to it. People are so narrow-minded. They don't look into anything. They're just like, oh, she does cigs.
It's
Forget that.
judgmental, isn't it?
Yeah, it's like,
Yeah, it's everything's changed. Like, a lot of people judging over the smallest little things.
Yeah.
yeah. I think you know what's so harmful with social media as well. Like, you can look at someone and think, yeah, I know them now. Do you know what I mean?
Just from what you see online.
But you literally don't
You
even
don't
know
know the
half.
It's just like you just know that tiny little aspect of their life. The
What they
tiny
let
little
you
social
see.
media
Yeah,
side.
exactly. Like,
And
what
then
they
the
want you to
24
see.
hours in a day. They're not going to be posting every single minute of that 24 hours.
And people want to
They're gonna
post
be
the good
posting
stuff.
the good stuff. Like, when does that happen? Every few hours. You know what I mean? Or once a day. Like,
Once
so,
a year.
24 hours in a day. So you don't know what that person's doing for the next 10 hours.
Mm,
Like, they could be sat in their room crying their eyes out. You don't know.
sounds about me.
Like, you don't know. Like, you don't know what's going through a person's mind.
Mm.
You can't. Just because you see the tiny little thing there, you don't know if they're happy.
It's so like easy to forget that though. Like, what is it that people forget that? I don't know what it is.
It's like that thing that we talk about how everyone's just like putting a mask on to like fit in or
It's
be
that
the
mask,
same.
yeah.
Like if they see everyone else like posting only the good stuff, they're gonna do it too. No one wants to like put the bad things that about their life online.
Like, you've seen that picture of the mask. Like, they've got the happy face here, and then underneath the mask
It's the
is
sad-
Yeah,
crying
like the
face.
real face.
That is
Yeah.
that sadness inside, but they've masked it with the happiness.
Like, it's just come to the point where everyone's being fake. Where it's like,
It's
We might
easy-
as well-
that's the thing,
but
it's
we might as
easy
well
to
all
put
just
on a
be
smile.
honest then.
Yeah.
Like,
It's easy to put on a smile though.
yeah, we all
rather than
cry
talk
every
about
day.
it
Come on,
feeling.
let's not lie here. Like, imagine everybody posted all the real stuff. I would feel so much better.
Yeah, knowing that it's
At the end of
not
the day,
just you.
It's really hard to find a real.
But then people are so judgmental because they're like, oh, why is she posting herself crying? Or like, why is she doing this? Because like, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, it's
Yeah.
just, you
The
can't
main
win.
thing I post is when I'm at work. I just take pictures.
Yeah.
I only post selfies, but even then I'm like, oh my god, people are gonna think that I'm doing it for a guy. But it's like, I just sit there and think,
Can
yeah,
you
I
not
look
just
nice.
post for yourself, like, without someone judging?
It's your
You know,
account, innit?
yeah,
It's your
like,
account,
it's
innit?
so
it's your
hard.
account. You do whatever you want on that account. Why do?
See, this is why I'm so grateful for private stories.
Yeah.
Because you can post
what
whatever you want and you can choose which
You don't need to get
non-judgmental
judged by
person
it.
to add.
You know which people are on there.
Literally, I only have like 5 people on mine. I'm like, yeah, like
I feel-
you
I feel
can't.
privileged now.
I know, but you're quite a new recent one because you added me back the other day. But like, listen, but yeah, I'm grateful for private stories. They're the best thing to Snapchat ever did, really.
Yeah.
But yeah, how long has it been?
49. Should we call it?
Should we edit?
Right. So, thank you very much, guys.
Thank you.
Always cute.
You know what? I just realized we didn't even introduce ourselves.
We did.
We did.